Hello everyone and welcome to a new vlog. If you are new here, my name is Sarah and I film lifestyle content usually focused around slow living and minimalism, along with my husband Andrew and our two cats, Nunu and Springs. If you've seen my last few videos, you know that Andrew and I have had our baby girl. Her name is Luna and we've been having such a fun time with her over the past few weeks, although we are exhausted. I've tried filming this video for several days now and it just hasn't worked. I haven't been able to have time, but today I'm making time to do it, so I'm really excited. Although it's a bit weird because I haven't sat down and filmed a video in a very long time and it just feels a bit uncomfortable. I just feel a bit awkward, but we're gonna get through this because I want to post a full-length video on my channel again. So today's video is going to be about 6 things that really helped me throughout my pregnancy. And I didn't really film a lot of updates about my pregnancy for this channel, but I was not one of those people that really enjoyed being pregnant. And I know that sounds really sad, but it's okay. Not everyone enjoys their pregnancy. And especially the first half, I was totally fine. I didn't really suffer from morning sickness too much, and I had a lot of energy and felt great. But the second half of my pregnancy, I was just so uncomfortable. I had a lot of pelvic floor issues, a lot of hip pain. My legs hurt all the time. I was getting really swollen towards the end. It looked so puffy in my legs and my face, so I had a lot of body image issues and I was just so uncomfortable. Sleeping was very difficult. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 6 things that really helped me to get through that. And then also a few things that I purchased that I regret purchasing because they did not help me at all. Sorry, I had to go up and check on Pee-wee because she was making some noise. She's taking a nap right now. She sleeps quite a bit because she's a preemie, so I do have a lot of time while she's sleeping, but she also grunts a lot in her sleep and makes just a lot of weird noises, so I'm always worried that she's waking up, but she's okay. And yes, I have a cup of coffee here and I'm stirring it with an upside down fork, so that's how things are going today. Okay, so the first item on my list is compression socks. These things helped me so much because not only did I have leg pain, but my legs were swelling really bad. And I think the ones I bought were from Bombas, but I assume that any compression socks would be helpful. When I wore those, my swelling would significantly be reduced and also my leg pain would be a lot better. And I sat at a desk for a lot of the day because that's what my job entailed. So I would get a lot of swelling in my legs because of that. So I would sit with my legs up as much as I could at my desk. I had a box of diapers that we had gotten at our diaper party, and I slid them under my desk and I put my feet on those and I would have my compression socks on. And it would help a lot. It also gave me peace of mind because I was really worried about having a blood clot because I do have health anxiety, and I know that when you are pregnant you have a greater risk of developing blood clots, and I did have COVID, and I guess that increases your risk of developing blood clots. So they had me on what the heck is it? The pain medicine. The aspirin. I was on baby aspirin to prevent blood clots, but the compression socks gave me peace of mind and just made me feel a lot more comfortable. So I am so glad I bought them. And the reason I did buy them was because Andrew and I went on a road trip to Montreal and we were in the car for a very long time, and I knew that even though it was earlier on in my pregnancy before I was swelling a lot, but I knew that it was not safe to be in the car for that long without moving, and I thought the compression socks would help with that, and they did. And I still use them after pregnancy. They're really great to have, so that is a purchase I highly recommend. The second item that really helped get me through my pregnancy is, this is gonna sound so weird, but is apple juice. So I was taking prenatal vitamins, as most pregnant women probably do, and I was taking, actually they were vegan ones. It was a package of 5 that I would take a day, and it had vegan DHA, which was algae oil, I believe. And the reason I was taking those specific ones is because I have a shellfish allergy, and a lot of prenatal vitamins have fish oil and stuff in them, and I did not want that. And I assumed that the vitamins would not have that fishy flavor that a lot of people complain about, but mine still did, and I would get so disgusted taking them. Like, I could not swallow them with water. I would start like gagging and stuff, and it was really hard because I needed to take them. So I found that taking them with juice at night helped so much. Like, I had no issues when I took them with juice. I don't know what it was, but I was able to swallow them just fine. So if you are somebody who struggles with taking vitamins, especially ones that taste like a fishiness, I highly recommend taking them with juice if you can. Of course, if you are struggling with gestational diabetes, I don't know if that's something you can do, but fortunately I did not have that issue. So I just had like a very small glass of juice every night with my vitamins, and it made it so that I was able to swallow them. And also I didn't have as much of like the fishy burps afterwards as well. It like kind of calmed my stomach and prevented that disgusting burpiness afterwards. Item number 3 is nose strips. When you are pregnant, at least for me, when I was pregnant, I could not breathe through my nose at all. It was so bad. And I mean, I kind of struggled with that before I was even pregnant. Like, I'm always congested from my allergies, but when I got pregnant, it got so much worse. So I would use nose strips at night just so that I could fall asleep and not be breathing through my mouth. But what happened was, at the end of the 2nd trimester and into the 3rd trimester, it got really, really bad, and I developed, I started snoring. It's so embarrassing, but I started snoring, and apparently it was really, really loud because Andrew could not sleep in the same bed as me. He had to start sleeping on the couch because he's a light sleeper, and my snoring, he said, was so loud that it was waking him up. And then he wouldn't be able to fall back asleep. So yeah, it was really bad, but the nose strips did help with that a little bit. So, and they just made it so that I was able to feel better, feel like I was breathing better, at least to help me fall asleep at night. So if that is something you are struggling with, I highly recommend trying nose strips. I think the ones I got are just the Breathe Right ones. Item number 4 is more of a category, and that is heated blankets and like herbal packs. Like the things that you put in the microwave and heat up and then can like put on your belly or your legs or whatever. Throughout my pregnancy, I had a lot of leg cramps. I also had a lot of like cramps, especially towards the end. I felt like I was having like very mild period pains. I also had a little bit of lower back pain, and the pelvic floor discomfort. And so I had my heated blanket on my lap, like on a low setting, all the time. And that was like one of the only things, like heat like that was one of the only things that made the pain feel better. I would also take hot showers, which helped a lot. Okay, little Luna's gonna be joining us, but she is ready for her bottle soon. Yeah, like I was saying, I was just in a lot of discomfort, and the heating pads and blanket were so helpful because obviously I couldn't just sit in the shower all day long. So having the heated blanket plugged in on my lap or on my back was so nice. The heating pads that you put in the microwave were really great for your neck. Baby. Our little baby was not happy. Andrew just took her to check her diaper and give her bottle. So okay, item number 5 is a giant water bottle. I was so thirsty, and it just gets worse postpartum, so this is something that is gonna last me, like I'm gonna use this all the time for forever. So I'm so glad I bought it. Yeah, you're really thirsty throughout your pregnancy. You're really thirsty after your pregnancy. So having a giant water bottle like this makes it a lot easier because you don't have to get up as much to keep filling up a smaller bottle. This one is 50 ounces. I do wish, this one is from, well, it's from Simple Modern. And I do wish I got one that had kind of like the Stanley ones that everyone buys, that has the skinny bottom that you can put in a cup holder in your car, because this does not fit in any cup holders because it's so fat. Poor baby. And this company does make ones with the skinny bottoms. I just didn't know that when I bought this, but yeah, this has been a lifesaver. I go through so many of these throughout the day, especially now. And when I was in labor at the hospital, I had this with me, and it was really nice because it kept my water really cold. So the last item that I'm really happy that I had throughout my pregnancy was my workout app. I was using the Naturally Stephanie workout app. I found her on YouTube. I would watch her YouTube videos, and then I found out she had a YouTube app, so I signed up for it and I loved it. I used it throughout the whole pregnancy. I was fairly consistent with it, and how it works is she has workouts for all different phases in your life, and she has a maternity one, so that's obviously the one that I was using. It was really easy to follow along. There were 4 workouts for every week, and each of the workouts would have like visuals of every exercise that you had to do so that you could see what you were supposed to be doing and make sure that your form was somewhat right. And the exercises were formulated for each stage of your pregnancy. So there was first trimester, second, and third, so that everything that you were doing is safe. And that helped me so much. When I would exercise, when I was being consistent with my exercise, I felt so much better. My body felt more energized and less sore and achy, which was really nice because I was struggling with that a lot. Okay, it is several hours later. I got a little bit distracted. This is the most disjointed vlog I've ever filmed, I think. But anyways, now I wanted to share with you 2 items that I purchased that I really regret buying. The first item is maternity leggings. Now, I'm sure that so many people love them and have found brands that work really well for them, but I am a very short person and the maternity leggings that I bought were so big. The stomach part like could go all the way up to my chest basically, and I don't know what it was, but it was like the crotch area was so far down, like I couldn't get it to pull up like where it was supposed to be, and they just did not fit right, and they were not comfortable, and I never wore them, and I spent so much money on them. I am so upset because I'm not gonna wear them after pregnancy because they're so big, and I didn't wear them during pregnancy, so baby. So they were a big waste of money. So I would recommend trying your leggings on in a store if you're gonna buy them, instead of ordering them online, which is what I did. The second item that I bought for pregnancy, which I regretted, was my pregnancy pillow. And I'm sure that it was just the pillow that I bought because I know a lot of people really like their pregnancy pillows. And when I say that, I mean like the pillows to help you sleep better and more comfortably. The one that I bought got incredible. I saw it on Instagram and I was influenced by it, and I thought it was gonna be great. It had all these people talk about how great it was, but it was too small for me. It wasn't like one of those long skinny pillows that like are full body length. Mine was like this short one shaped like a half a circle, and you could put it under your stomach, and it just kept sliding out. It wasn't very comfortable. I ended up using just regular pillows instead. We had a lot of pillows on our bed, so I would just prop myself up on my head with a few pillows and put some under my belly and then one behind my back, and that worked so much better. And I spent like $70 on the pillow, the pregnancy pillow, and it was just such a big waste of money. So maybe don't spend so much money on a pillow, or get one that you can return if you don't like it. Okay, so those were the 6 items that really helped me get through my pregnancy, and 2 items that I bought that I really regret. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog and find it helpful. I'm sorry it was so chaotic. This is like the first sit-down vlog that I've tried to film since little baby girl was born, and it's a little more difficult than I anticipated, but I'm excited to get back into vlogging. I have been filming a lot of little reels that I've been posting on YouTube Shorts and also on TikTok, so feel free to check those out if you like them, and I would love it if you guys could like this video and subscribe if you are enjoying my content. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!